Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Śrila Prabhupāda. Today, we are going to dive into the nectarian book, the Hare Krishna Challenge, exposing a misdirected civilization. Conversation with His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Swami Śrila Prabhupāda, Founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Chapter 26, Colleges for Curing the Social Body. This conversation between Srila Prabhupada and some of his disciples took place in Vrindavan, India in March of 1974. Srila Prabhupada: in this age, the politicians' businesses will be to exploit the poor citizens, and the citizens will be embarrassed and harassed so much. On one side, there will be insufficient rain and therefore scarcity of food, and on the other side, there will be excessive taxation by the government. In this way, the people will be so much harassed that they will give up their homes and go to the forest. H.D.G. Rishi Dasa: nowadays, the government simply collects money and does nothing. Srila Prabhupada: the government's duty is to see that every person is employed according to his capacity. There should be no unemployment. That is a very dangerous situation in a society, but the government has drawn people off the land and into the cities. The philosophy of the government officials seems to be, what is the use of so many people working on the land? Instead, we can kill animals and eat them. It's all very easy, because today people don't care about the law of karma, the inevitable result of sinful activities. If we can eat the cows, why should we take so much trouble to till the land? This is going on all over the world. H.D.G. Rishi Dasa: yes, the farmers' sons are giving up farming and going to the city. Srila Prabhupada: you know this nonsense of topless bottomless. The leader wants that. They want the hotels to pick up college girls and let them enjoy by the guests. All over the world, the whole population is becoming polluted. So how can people expect good government? Some of the people will take charge of the government, but they are polluted. So whenever we have a Hare Krishna center, we should immediately establish a college for training people first according to their natural talents, intellectuals, administrative, productive and laboring. And everyone will be elevated to spiritual awareness by performing the spiritual activities we prescribe, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, hearing the signs of self-realization from the Bhagavad Gita and doing everything as an offering to Krishna. Everyone's life will be devotional service to the Supreme Lord. At the same time, for the management of practical affairs, we have to organize and train the different social division, because there are different kinds of brains. Those who have very intellectual brains should become brahmanas, priests, teachers, advisors. Those who are fit for management and protection of others should become kshatriyas, administrators and military men. Those who are fit for producing food and taking care of the cows should become vaishyas, mercantile men, and those who can assist the others and take up trades and crafts should become shudras, working men. In the social body, just as in your own body, there must be division of work. If everyone wants to be the brain, the intellectuals, or the arms, the administrators, then who is going to act as the belly, the farmers or the legs, the manual workers? Every kind of occupation is needed. The brain is needed, the arms are needed, the belly is needed, the legs are needed. So you will have to organize the social body. You have to help people understand the Supreme Lord's natural social division. So people will work as the brain, others as the arm, others as the belly, and still others as the legs. The main aim is to keep the social body perfectly fit. You must make sure that everyone can engage in the kind of occupation is suited for. That is important. The thing is, every kind of work can be devotional service to the Lord. The main point is to see that people are engaged in that spirit in their natural work. For instance, when you are walking, your brain is working. Go this way, go that way. A car is coming, and your brain says to your legs, come to this side. Now work of the brain and the work of the legs are different, but the central point is one, to get your safety across the street. Similarly, the central point of the social body should be one. Everyone should help in serving Krishna. Satsvarup Dasa Goswami: will this kind of college be for the general public? Srila Prabhupada: yes, for anyone. For instance, an engineering college is open for everyone. The only requirement is that people must be ready to take up the training. This is a most important program now because people all over the world have been misguided by the so-called leaders. Children can attend a Krishna conscious primary school and then when they grow up they can attend a Krishna conscious college for the further development in their occupation work and their devotional life. Atre Rishi Dasa. Will we teach business also? Śrila Prabhupada. Not this modern business. No, that is rascaldom. Business means that you produce enough grain and other crops so that you can eat sumptuously and distribute to everyone, men and animals, especially the cows, so that they will become stout and strong. That way, the cows can supply milk and the human community can work hard without suffering from diseases. We are not going to open mills and factories. No, Yaduvara Dasa. Śrila Prabhupada, what classes do the arts and crafts comes under? In modern society, artists and musicians are accepted as philosophers. Śrila Prabhupada. No, an artist is a working man. At the present moment, your colleges and universities are placing too much stress on the arts and crafts. Therefore, the whole population is a working man. No real philosopher, no wisdom. That is the difficulty. Everyone is being drawn by the attraction of the getting high salary. They take so-called technical or scientific education and end up working in a factory. Of course, they won't work in a field to produce crops. Such people are not philosophers. A philosopher is one who is searching out the absolute truth. In your Western countries, the rascals are writing about the philosophy of sex, which is known to the dog. This kind of philosophy can be appreciated by rascals, but we do not appreciate it. Someone who is searching after the absolute truth is a philosopher, not this rascal fraud, elaborating on how to have sex. In the Western countries, the people have become all low class and feared and become the philosopher. In the jungle, the jackal becomes the king. That's all. What is the actual knowledge in the so-called Western philosophy? The whole Western world is struggling along for the industry, for making money, eat, drink and be merry, wine and women. That's all. They are less than a low class. This is the first time the attempt is being made to make them human beings. Don't mind that I am using very strong words. It is a fact. They are animals, two-legged animals. Rejected men, Vedic civilization rejects them as the lowest of the low, but they can be reclaimed. Westerners can be reclaimed, just as you Westerners. My students have been reclaimed. Although from the lowest situation, by training you are becoming more than the Brahmanas. There is no bar to anyone. But unfortunately, these rascals do not agree to accept this opportunity. As soon as you say, no more illicit sex, no more meat eating, they become angry. Rascals and fools. As soon as you give them good lessons, education, they become angry. If you give a snake nice milk and banana, the result is that he will simply increase his poison. But somehow, by Krishna's grace, you are becoming trained. You are becoming trained and revise the whole pattern of Western civilization, especially in America. Then a new chapter will come in. This is the program. Therefore, Krishna conscious colleges are required. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. At this, we conclude with the book The Hare Krishna Challenge, exposing a misdirected civilization. Conversation with His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Śrila Prabhupāda, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Hare Krishna. Jai Śrila Prabhupāda.